Nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys. Bad boys. They're hot as.
My name is Jeremy Meeks, but you might know me from my mugshot. So I got locked up and I'm on every single news station. Within 72 hours of going viral, I literally had between 300 and 400 letters come in every single day. There was a lot of nudes, a lot of beautiful women sent a lot of beautiful pictures.
Okay, so they've arrested our hot CEO assassin. Turns out his name's Luigi. He's 26 years old. He's an Ivy League grad. I never understood those crazy women that wrote inmates in jail, but I can see myself doing that.
I'm on Tinder because maybe if I fuck some of you I'll stop wanting to be with kids. Unlikely, LMAO, they're way tighter than your curtain. I hope you can therefore forgive me for my past crimes. This is a fake profile, but somebody put this up as an experiment, and I'll tell you, the replies they get are shocking. Welcome to Real Girl World, your destination for all things dating and relationships. My name is Hannah Jordan, and I bring you the real tea. There's something disarming about the classic bad boy that makes a lot of women weak at the knees. But what about them is it that makes women give up all their sense of right and wrong for them? Women love bad boys, but just how bad can they be really? Well, you'll find out when Tinder meets Pedo Chad. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys.
Why?
They're hot as.
Nice guys. Nice guys.
Nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys.
Why?
They're more fun.
Is this guy a bad boy?
He's bad in bed. Douchebags all the way.
No regrets.
Poor guy, I think we're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she probably meant he was a bad boy in bed. But when you question the modern woman in the wild, you tend to get the same answer. Bad boys are where it's at. And we know these are the kind of women who are feminist, focused on career, and are settling down much later in life because they're chasing the top 20% of men.
Can you just tell someone is a bad boy or a nice guy or a bad boy just by looking at them?
You're a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. What do you think?
I think you're a bad boy.
Oh, really? Really? Why?
The scruff. Bad boy.
Oh, you're
Bad
a
boy.
bad boy.
I'm a bad boy. Ladies, nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys. Bad boys are the way to fucking go.
A nice guy wouldn't do that.
As you can see, hot guys can get away with much more than the average guy who isn't even allowed to talk to a girl. Which leads me to ask, just how far are women willing to set aside their moral compass to get the hot guy? What else will they overlook because of his looks?
My name is Jeremy Meeks, but you might know me from my mugshot. I've just been in the streets. I've been locked up, like half of my life. So I got locked up. I woke up the next day and I'm on every single news station. It doesn't matter what channel you flip to, I was on it. Daytime TV, I'm on everything. Within 72 hours of going viral, I literally had between 300 and 400 letters come in every single day. We used to have to pass letters down the tier and everyone used to read them out loud, one by one. You find a crazy letter, you read it over the tier, and that's how I was going through them all because it was too much. I couldn't sit there and read every single letter. There was a lot of nudes, a lot of beautiful women sent a lot of beautiful pictures.
As a result of his mugshot going viral, Jeremy was offered dozens of modeling contracts, and you may even recognize him in some films. It's unsurprising when you think about how we live in a world that has rejected God and morality takes a backseat. With so many girls raised in dysfunctional or broken homes today, no doubt that chaos becomes so commonplace they don't even notice they're seeking out more of the same, while craving that masculine leadership figure, resulting in this.
The type of men I keep attracting are gang members, mobsters, felons, and drug dealers. So God, if I'm the big homie, just say that. Let me know, give me directions where I gotta sign up at because I clearly got it tight.
So illegal possession of a firearm and grand theft don't put these women off Jeremy. I think we all know what's the next thing these women are willing to let slide for a pretty face.
Luigi Mangion pleaded not guilty yesterday to state murder and terror charges in the fatal shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. ABC News reports about 24 women showed up in the courtroom to support Mangione. Even some of them were visibly emotional when he walked in.
Okay, so they've arrested our hot CEO assassin. Turns out his name's Luigi. He's 26 years old. He's an Ivy League grad. Ugh, baby, what is you doing getting caught eating at McDonald's? And curse you, McDonald's employee, for turning him in. But I get it. They upped the reward to $60,000. Maybe you needed that money. I never understood those crazy women that wrote inmates in jail, but I can see myself doing that.
Luigi Mangion has stolen the hearts of dysfunctional women, but he's hardly the first, and Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer come to mind, as they also had many female fans. And according to a forensic psychiatrist, Dr. Soham Das, he addressed why some women are drawn to men who commit violent crimes, putting forward several explanations, from childhood trauma to a condition called hybristophilia. The difference is we have the choice to transcend those urges with religious faith and philosophy. If a woman has integrity and honor, she would also be able to draw the line and be naturally turned off by him, because having principles means that murder for any reason is unacceptable. But of course, it doesn't stop there either. And I'm genuinely going to do my best to not make light of this, because it's actually a really, really serious matter, and I think you'll agree with me. And I want to apologize ahead of time because this does get quite graphic. While I'm scrolling X as usual, I come across this thread. Science experiment, Tinder women meet pedo Chad. Someone created a profile of Ray, 23, which says, "Aspiring model, watch out for me in GQ in a couple of years. You should know I have had trouble with the law my whole life. Convicted 3 times for of a child, and once for activity with a child, but to be frank, she turned 16 like a week later, so it was super unfair, but whatever. I'm on Tinder because maybe if I fuck some of you I'll stop wanting to be with kids. Unlikely, LMAO, they're way tighter than your beef I hope you can therefore forgive me for my past crimes." Just to remind you, this is a fake profile, but somebody put this up as an experiment, and I'll tell you, the replies they get are shocking. Very early on, he gets some matches complimenting him, asking him where he's from, how he is, and one of them even says, "I can absolve you of your sins tonight." But it keeps getting worse. Molly says, "Hey, when I was 7, I stole a gumball from my corner store and felt guilty about it for years. I guess that makes us equally as evil because they're the same?" The conversation continues, and she even goes on to mention handcuffs, and eventually she gives him her personal details. And here's another. "What are you doing tonight?" "You." "Good answer, come on over." And she gives him her details again. And if that wasn't enough to convince you that there are plenty of women without any kind of morality, here's another one. Here's Chad, 29, with "Kids Are Us" in the profile. So not only is he saying he's currently with an ankle monitor and convicted of child and molestation, he is saying he is going back to jail for slapping around his ex for abuse. So let's see how many bites he gets. So Chad gets DM'd by several women, and at the very beginning he makes sure to say, "Have you read my profile? Please make sure you go do that and then come back." And every single one of them say they have. And here's the first one. She says, "Read it. That for real or joke or what? It's real. It was only one kid. He was 8 and in my mind it felt consensual, but it's all over now and I'm trying to move on. Wow. Not really sure what to say. I guess it's cool. You're being honest about it though." Right. Like, are these women even human at this point? This is crazy. And here's another one. Just look at the desperation of this girl. She says, "And we matched. Hiya." And then he says, "If you didn't read my profile already, check it out. Explains why I wear an ankle monitor." Ew, WTF, that's serious, LOL question mark. Yes, it's serious and it's in the past, take it or leave it. She says, "I'm speechless. How old was the kid?" He says 2.5. That's super fucked up, man. Honestly, would just rather stop talking about it. Is that okay? I didn't say I was done talking to you about other stuff. And then some kind of emojis, not sure what that was. Yeah, no problem. I don't rape anymore. It's cool. I mean, are these women for real? This is just disgusting outrageousness. And here's another one for good measure. It's not really that crazy, but she's just ridiculous and of course absolutely disgusting because she is totally okay with hooking up with a pedo. Oh, and let's not forget this girl, absolutely desperate, says, "Your photos made my day, okay? Okay, you two G's don't like compliments, do we? You're good. Make sure you read my profile, seriously." She says, "Yes, I read it, and yes, I'm okay with it as long as you are a different person. We all make mistakes." I mean, she'll just tell herself anything to believe so that she can hook up with this hot guy. It's disgusting. He says, "Sweet, not everyone thinks that. Some people think it's terrible to molest kids and that I should be killed. And the little boy was 6, so it wasn't a baby or anything. What are you up to though?" And she says, "Well, it sounds like you've been through a lot and learned your lesson. Right now I'm cooking dinner, you." I mean, how could she possibly think that from the crap that he says? And then he says that he's horny, she says you're blunt, and then they talk about how close they are in proximity to each other. I mean, absolutely no moral values, despicable human being. Leave a comment on your thoughts down below, what you think of these women and just as a whole, the dating market, the way it goes, the hypocrisy of women. I want to hear from you. I really don't have a whole lot else to say to that, but it's really unsurprising when you hear stories about women who have sold their children for this purpose and bring back capital punishment. Don't believe all women. It's not my body, my choice, and I want off this planet. Thanks for sticking with me through this, and if you want to support me in holding women accountable, please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you for watching.